Hello friends, this is Charlotte of Charlottescornercafe.com, and today I just wanted to do a vlog for you guys talking about Root and the Root Pretty line of products. So I had done a review in the past that just had a couple of their products, and today I'm going to go over all the products that I have bought so far. I love all these products, and I want to give you a fair view of the different products that they have and what they are. So let's just start off with the powder here. So this is their foundation. The number on this foundation is different than what they have now because they just recently switched the foundations. But this was like their lighter colored foundation. I tried the lightest color first, but it was way too light for me. I'm a pretty fair skinned person. So that was the number 1, but I went for the number 3, which is working well for me. It has really great coverage. It doesn't feel like it's overly heavy, and I like the way that it looks. The other thing that goes with the foundation is the setting silk. Apply the foundation first, then you apply like your bronzer, or if you want to apply the blush, and then you would put the setting silk at the end. So this is the close-up of setting silk. So here, hold on. So this one's the foundation. I'm not like really focusing on the foundation because they've changed the colors. So the new foundations look different. So that's why I'm not really doing it up close to that one. But this one's the setting silk. Let me see if I can get it to focus there. Okay. So this is what you would put on at the end that helps everything stay and look good throughout the day. All right. Next thing is bronzer. So I tried Sun-Kissed bronzer, and I really liked the way that it looked. It wasn't too heavy. I didn't look like orange. I didn't have to use very much. You only tap out like a small amount, and it works just great. And the other one that I've used is called the Petal Blushing Bronze. So this one has a pink tone to it. It doesn't look like a bronzer, but it does go on like a bronzer. So it has a little bit of a blush look, but it also has a bronzer look, which is awesome. So I'm not a big blush person, but with this, I can wear this and it gives me a little bit of that blush look without having to be like really red or pink. So that's been awesome. So I like both. So I'll either use one or the other. I don't put both of these on at the same time. Next over here is the mascara. Let me see if I can get it to focus here. So this is their mascara. It comes in brown or black. I think there's only one type of mascara. I don't believe that they have multiple brushes or anything, but I've used it a couple of times and it has worked really well. It doesn't feel heavy, and it's not like some mascaras that don't come off very easily. So it's not a waterproof mascara, but it is a smudge-proof mascara. I should have probably talked about this when I was talking about the foundations, but this is the Kabuki brush. This is what you would use to apply these powders. It's very soft, but it's firm enough. Like if you see me pushing down on it, it doesn't like push in, but it's very soft to the touch, and it feels great applying the foundations. I've had some mineral foundations in the past that the brushes feel very like pokey or itchy feeling, and this one does not feel like that at all. It is awesome. So I normally use this brush to apply the setting silk and the foundation, and I have an old brush that I use for the bronzer and the blush, because you're supposed to have a different thing that cleans the brush. It doesn't get it wet. You can get it wet to clean the brush, but they make something that you actually rub to clean the brush. That way you can apply all the products with one brush. But I have not bought that yet, and I don't want to apply my foundation, then apply my bronzer, and then apply the setting silk and mix it all together. So I just use this brush for these two products, and then I use an old brush for these. I'm also going to talk about the shampoo and conditioner. So they do come with a, they do not come with a pump. You have to buy the pumps. They're $1.50 or $1.25, something like that, to buy the pump. Otherwise it has like a flip top squeeze bottle. Let's talk about the shampoo first. So I've been loving this shampoo. It's vegan, gluten-free, paraben-free, and sulfate-free. And it smells amazing because you can see that it has pink grapefruit essential oil and then a lot of citric essential oils, which makes it smell really good. You wash your hair and you smell like all these citrus smells, and then even as your hair is drying, you still smell that citrusy smell. And I really like it. I mean, I guess if you're not a big orange person, you might not like it, but it smells great. And if you can see the ingredients, it says organic aloe vera, organic chamomile, organic calendula. Some, like, if you read through all these, you don't see any chemical names. All you're seeing is natural products. The one thing I did want to say is I have very long hair, so it takes me a couple of pumps to get my hair clean. And each pump is only like maybe the size of a, I don't know, a nickel to quarter. I don't think it's even a quarter. So it's not like it's pumping out a lot. Oops. It's not like it's pumping out a lot and then I'm having to have multiple pumps. I think it's just because it's a small bottle, it only pumps out this little bit. So that's the one thing about that. Otherwise, I really like that. And I had been searching for some kind of all-natural shampoo because I was trying to get rid of all my chemical-laden products as well as cosmetics. And it's kind of hard to find a good product that actually is all natural. You'll even go to the health food store and still find things in the shampoos and conditioners that you don't really want in there, even though they're trying to say that it's an all-natural organic product. Next is the Root Pretty conditioner. The smell in the conditioner is not as strong as the shampoo, but it does have a good smell to it. So again, you can see the ingredients are all things that you can read, no chemicals here. It does have the same kind of citrusy smell to it, but I don't find that the conditioner is as strong of a smell as the shampoo. But like I said, even after I wash it out of my hair, it still smells really good. And yes, it is a little bit expensive, but I figure if I'm going to use something, I'd rather use something that's a good product. And I feel like a lot of their makeups and other products are very well priced. And so if I have to pay a little more for the shampoo and conditioner, I'm okay with that. Because the foundation, I think I paid $10.80 for the foundation. I think each of these were either $12 to $14. And I think the mascara was like $14. So in the past, I've used like Mary Kay or Clinique. So that price for makeup is pretty typical. I feel like it covers really well. There's 3 different ways you can wear this foundation. So I use it with the brush, but you can also get it wet. Like if you tap some into the lid, and then you can actually like get your finger wet, and they say to just kind of rub it around, and then you can then apply the foundation to your face. The other way is to apply it with a applicator. They make a sponge applicator that you can use. So you would like to get the sponge wet and then you would dip it into the foundation and apply it. So there are YouTube videos from Root that tell you how to apply the makeup in the 3 different ways. For me, applying it with the brush has worked really great. Because if I do have a blemish or something, I just take a little bit more of the foundation and apply it just in that area, and that's worked for me. But like I said, there are 3 other ways to apply it, and you can look at their YouTube videos if you'd like to see how it covers, because I've seen them do a couple of videos and it seems to cover really well on different people, but for me it has worked really well. Alright, the other thing that I really like about Root is that they send you all your products in these cute little bags, and then they also give you like a little thank you gift. So these were little thank you gifts. I thought that was really awesome that they send you something for ordering. So even though I bought some products, they sent me a thank you gift, and these eyeshadows have been awesome. So with the eyeshadow, there's a good amount in this little container, and you only have to use like this little small amount. So on like these eyeshadows that they sent me, even though it's a tester, it'll probably last for a little while. Alright, so this is the little tester of eyeshadow. I only like swirl it around on the lid and tap off a lot of it to apply. This one's actually very pretty. You can see how shimmery it is. So once you apply it, it looks really good. And I just use my eyeshadow brushes that I've always used, and they've worked just great. So you would apply it just right with your regular eyeshadow brush. But this one's kind of got like a pink tone to it. You can't really tell for some reason, but it's kind of like a pink brown color. The other thing I wanted to show you is all of these containers have like a slide so that you can open it up and you can only tap out so much at a time. Okay, so you can see you can open it up, that way you're not tapping out like a lot all at once. So whenever I'm applying any of their products, I just tap out like a little tiny bit, like a cup, pretty much just hold it like this and you just tap it. And that's about all I use. I don't apply a lot. So these containers I think will last me for a long time. So far these are all the products that I have bought. I'm still wanting to buy a few more other things, but of course you can only buy a little bit at a time. The great thing is I will post my link, which will give you a 10% off your first order. So in my comment section, I'll post a link for Root. That way, if you'd like to try it out, they do have a rewards program called Pretty Points. Alrighty, I think that's about it for today. Thank you so much, guys, for checking in with me today.